what consumers are looking for online these days is just good information. There's been lots of studies, lots of research to show how frequently a consumer visits the web to find out information about products or services before they actually make the purchase. So what the smart businesses are doing is providing that information, and I know for years they've been afraid to do that, but the businesses that are winning these days are the ones that provide that information and become that source of knowledge, so that you build trust with those people that might eventually and should eventually become your customers.
Sharing engaging content can benefit your online marketing strategy by working in harmony with Google's approach and values. Search engines seek to connect users with the best, most relevant content. We don't try to outsmart the search engines. We work alongside our clients to produce great content, then ensure that content gets found. The types of content you can produce, as well as the myriad of delivery options available, can make developing your content strategy a daunting task. We're going to look at 12 content marketing tactics and break down some practical tips for each one, giving you tools to make it compelling. First, let's take a look at blog posts. Blogs are great because they allow you to build brand credibility and position your brand as an expert in your industry. Blogs also encourage community participation and user-generated content. If you decide to blog, here are some tips to make it compelling. Create an editorial calendar for your team and stick with it to post with consistency. Solve problems surrounding your industry and research hot topics. Add relevant images and video. Link to relevant items both within your site and externally. Ask questions of your readers to increase engagement. And use best practices to optimize your posts, URLs, and tags for search engines. Now let's talk about video content. Online video has grown at an incredible rate in recent years, to the point that having video content is no longer the rare exception, but expected. Videos allow you to simultaneously appeal to the intellect and emotions. And there are great cost-effective consumer-grade tools available to produce your own videos, but a warning, video can be very time-intensive. Here are some ways to help make your video content compelling. Create informative videos to help your visitors solve problems, like how-to videos and tutorials. Film videos of your staff or office happenings to show authenticity. Consider filming your product in action. Share your business story, what makes you unique, and ask others to share theirs. Don't forget to optimize your video's title, description, and tags. Interviews can make for compelling, shareable content, and you might be surprised how willing people will be to give an interview. Offering an expert's analysis and opinions on news and trends is a great way to broaden your audience. And if they have content online, your interview will be unique content. How can you make your interview compelling? Thoroughly research your interviewee to reduce surprises and gain insight you can share with your audience. Ask thought-provoking questions that haven't been asked before. Attempt to capture the interviewee's personality, especially in a video interview. Include photos and video clips for added value. Try to appeal to both your network and the interviewee's network when crafting questions to increase shareability. The popularity of infographics has surged in the past couple of years. An infographic conveys information in a visually appealing way. The single-serve means of consuming statistics, graphs, charts, timelines, and other data can start online conversations in ways that a multi-page article might not. Data alone isn't very interesting. Make your infographic compelling by collecting new data and illustrating it in a creative way. If the data is not your own, show it in an interesting new way. Choose a topic that is being talked about in your industry. Make the graphic as eye-catching as possible to increase views. Enable comments and share the image with your social networks. When it comes to great content, you don't always need to reinvent the wheel. Content curation is a way to pull relevant new content found online to your website. In essence, you are collecting and organizing relevant industry information to share with your visitors. It's not enough just to grab other people's content, make it compelling. Find the best industry-related content and share it with your visitors. Describe the content and add value by sharing your expert opinion. Enable commenting and invite visitors to share their recommended content. Make sure you link to the original sources so they will receive a trackback of the link and perhaps share with their networks. Webinars and webcasts offer tutorials from experts or help customers solve specific problems. They are great lead generators, and you can develop ongoing relationships with visitors if you make them compelling. Answer frequently asked questions or present on hot topics in your industry. Include relevant photos and videos to aid in presenting key elements. Leave time for a question and answer session. Include calls to action throughout the presentation. Upload recordings to your website and promote them later. Free guides and white papers offer your visitors a wealth of quality information. These content pieces are authoritative, thought-provoking, and can generate sales leads and help to build your email marketing database. Here are some tips to make it compelling. Include relevant new research and statistics. Explain how this information can be useful for visitors in their life or with their business or service. Encourage reviews of the document to produce user-generated content. Don't be shy about asking for an email address in return for the download to include in future email marketing campaigns. Images can be a comparatively quick and easy source of content. You are probably already creating or obtaining quality images anyway. Images add value to other content pieces but are also content on their own. Beyond creating and using compelling images, present and share them in a compelling way. Take or create images of products or something in your industry and create a slideshow. Include photos and other content pieces. Upload photos to a branded Flickr or Panoramio account and submit them to Google Images. Enable comments wherever images are posted to encourage participation. Name and tag your images for SEO purposes. Contests or games are useful for garnering user-generated content while promoting engagement among website visitors. They can also be pretty fun. If you're putting a contest or game together, make it compelling. Involve users by asking them to complete a task, contribute a piece of content, or share stories and ideas. Get even more users involved by enabling voting or scoring. Give users incentives to participate, like prizes or points along the way. Recognize top users or players and announce the winners on all appropriate channels. Generate more content by interviewing or creating a video with the winner. Ebooks are digitally delivered pieces of writing. They generally cover a very specific topic and can be shorter than printed books. They are usually available in PDF and other digital forms and are usually inexpensive, if not free. Let's take a look at some tips to make your ebooks compelling. Solve problems or answer frequently asked industry questions. Include photos or diagrams to explain complex concepts. Provide added value by offering extras along with the book, like a slideshow or video. Cite examples and case studies when appropriate, so readers can apply the information to their unique situations. Case studies typically tell the story of a client or of your own company's experience and are based on in-depth research and investigation. This means their tone is often descriptive or explanatory. Case studies are an opportunity to showcase results and testimonials. Use these tips when creating your compelling case study. Show statistics and graphs and charts and include specific results. Tell a story, give background information, build suspense, address challenges and issues, and wrap it up with a conclusion. Let your results and testimonials do the selling. Don't pitch the entire time. Show how your methods can be applied to your readers' unique situations. Podcasts are audio or video recordings generally released in episodes and syndicated online. Podcasts can be produced to feel like a radio or television show, or they can be more informal like an audio or video blog. Whatever style you choose, be sure to make it compelling. Talk about industry-related topics and breaking industry news. Take audience feedback or suggestions for topics. Invite your audience to participate in episodes. Feature guest speakers, presentations, or interviews. If you stream your podcast live, supply the file for download later. That's just the tip of the content iceberg, but hopefully the content strategy landscape is a little less foreign and daunting now. We'd love to develop your content strategy with you and come alongside to help you connect with a broader online audience through producing compelling content. Call or email Vertical Measures today to talk about how we can share your story with the world.